That's the initial entry into the facility.
Okay.
Inside the secure area. And this here is our main building. This is our main control building. This is where the chief of security has his office, and where we have medical station. We have visits scheduled here. This is one of the busiest places of the facility right here, because we take all the visit scheduling goes on here. This is like a central phone area. We have monitors where we can watch different areas of the facility. This would be our visit area, where we have visits 3 times a week.
Oh, this is where the visiting actually takes place?
Right? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We'd have the table set up.
How many prisoners do you have here?
We have 148 prisoners right at this time.
Is that full?
Full would be 96, so we're over full.
Is that typical?
Yes, it is. Every facility is maxed right out, over full.
What is your position now?
I'm a captain here.
Yeah. What does that mean?
That means that I would be second in command. Colonel Jones would be first in command of security. The director is the head of the whole facility, and then Colonel Jones is the chief of security, and then I would be the captain, which would be under the chief of security. So.
Did you climb the ranks here?
Yes, I did.
You did?
I started out as a line officer, and then to a sergeant, and then to captain, yes. And just recently captain back in July. So.
Congratulations.
So, thank you.
And then obviously, got
yes, we have a little one in the ceiling.
Yep.
That we can shine directly on somebody. We've recently caught somebody trying to smuggle in tobacco with that camera. And this one covers the whole area. And then we have one in this corner that can look back here, and one in this corner. So this is probably one of several ways that they try to get contraband in.
Is it a problem?
Yes, it is.
I bet it is.
Tobacco is probably our biggest problem.
Is that right?
Since they've gone non-smoking, it's...
You mean there's no smoking?
That's correct.
Wow.
So we've created quite a black market for tobacco. So people are willing to take a chance, you know, bringing it in.
What happens to somebody who gets caught? And I don't mean the prisoner too, but what about the person who tries to do that?
The family member that might try to bring it in, or somebody, a civilian on the outside, what generally we do is we summons them and take it to district court.
Okay.
So they could be facing any kind of fines or possibly even a jail sentence.
Is that it? Yeah. Right.
So this is Sergeant Pennell. He's the
How are you, Sergeant?
On-duty sergeant today.
How's it going today?
Just like any other day.
Not too bad?
Not too bad.
Same old routine?
Pretty much normal today.
Yep. What are you working on?
Visits right at the moment.
Yeah, there's some visitors here?
There's the visitors here that are here at the wrong time.
Unscheduled.
Yeah. And that's, what do you do with something like that?
Well, I'm going to have to send them away at the moment.
Oh, I see. That's not an easy thing to have to do.
No, I'm getting payroll done. My shift's getting off for the weekend, so I do finish up the payroll. They're off for the holiday weekend. They all work Christmas, now they have New Year's off.
All right. Good to meet you.
Take care.
They basically check the perimeter, outside perimeter of the area.
How are you?
Hello.
So
Nice to
you
meet you.
are? What's
This
your
is
position?
I'm a
Pat
nurse.
Hansen,
I'm
she's
one
a
of the
nurse.
nurses in the medical department.
Okay. And do we have a doctor on call, or?
We have doctors on call, and we have PAs on call, and we have a doctor that comes to our site periodically and a PA that comes periodically.
And how's the health overall of the inmates?
Well, I think we do a pretty good job taking care of them.
Yeah. You're probably helping somebody out now.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
doing an intake interview with someone right now, a new
Okay.
inmate that we just received yesterday. We don't do a physical because only the physician or the PA can do that, but we review their charts, review their medicine, and then speak with them to see if there's any problems that they have that need to be addressed.
Oh, this is what you used to do?
Yes, this is our needs program.
Now that, you no longer do that, unfortunately.
No, we don't. No, funding wasn't available, so it eventually faded out. It was a great program.
Yeah.
It was good for the prisoners. It was good for the community. It was very good for us. This is the yard where they can exercise. What they can do is walk around and around. The summertime or the spring they can play horseshoes and volleyball. But generally it's just an area where they can walk and everybody can view them.
Are they allowed to run?
No, no running allowed.
Yep. Why would that be?
We use the running for officers. We know when we see somebody running that it's an emergency. And that way we can tell the difference between the prisoners and staff. So probably sometime, I'm going to say after 9 o'clock, they can come out till 11. So they have 2 hours in the morning, a couple hours in the afternoon, and then they have the weight room that they can use, a basketball court they can use in the evening. So they get about 6 hours a day if they really want. This is Kevin Millay.
Hi, Kevin.
He's the
nice to meet you.
You too.
crew boss for the motor pool.
Okay.
Takes care of the vehicles here.
And so, what do you got the guys doing?
Well, right now they're just washing one of the staff vehicles. And we do staff vehicles. We also do some research work as far as the Camaros we do restorations and things that on.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean, how does that work? Can anybody have their car restored here?
They can, as long as they get in touch with me. We put them on a list. This car actually belongs to a gentleman down in Princeton.
Okay.
It's a '67 Camaro that got in an accident years and years ago that never got put back together. And we're in the process of completely disassembling it and putting it back together. Along with that, we do detailing work and we do mechanical work and maintain all of our vehicles and things like that.
Now, is that for profit, or how does that work?
Well, we have ways that we charge, and then the inmates get a small stipend for the work they do, and then it goes back in the account that buys the tools and stuff and puts money back in the motor pool.
And have you found that this kind of work for the guys kind of helps them?
Oh, absolutely. They love it. One thing, it gives them something to do, and they look back and see what they've done. And a project like this one, they can look back and everybody else sees it also. This is, I think, the 5th car that we've done. We did 2 Volkswagen Beetles, and we also did a 55 Ford pickup that we took to shows and won trophies with all of them.
Now, do they get to go to those shows too?
No.
Me either.
Time's moving fast, or?
It's going by quicker than I thought it would.
Well, that's good. How much more time have you got?
About 3.5 years.
Yeah. And how long have you been in?
About 2.5 years.
Yeah.
This is a program we started about 7 or 8 years ago. When I left security, I came into maintenance. We had all these inmates that were ready to work, but we wasn't doing anything with them. So I developed this program where we do all of our staff vehicles as far as cleaning, detailing, things like that. And most of the inmates are just learning how to do some of that stuff. And then we started getting into the restoration stuff, and it's done well. It really has. They really enjoy it.
And have you seen guys that have come in and left and are still out there doing?
I have not.
You have not heard of it?
I have not heard that they have.